Let me ask you a simple question. Energy bills went up during the Ukraine crisis. That's clear. But did they go up by the right amount? In 2022 and 2023, during the Ukraine crisis, world gas prices rose sharply. It was clear that our energy bills were always going to rise. Typical bill forecasts suggested a rise from around £1,200 at September 2021 levels to somewhere between £3,000 and £4,500. In fact, over the 2 years, a typical household paid about £5,200, equivalent to around £2,600 a year. Now here's a more simple way of looking at it. If you take gas usage for each consumer and apply prevailing wholesale gas costs, just as a rough guide, you get a figure closer to about £3,800. This isn't exact. It just helps sense-check the scale of bills. That suggests a difference of around £1,400 per household over those 2 years. This doesn't mean anything was done wrong, but it does raise a question about how prices were calculated. Because your energy bill isn't made up of just fuel cost. In fact, around 2/3 of energy company bill costs also include allowances for their network costs, core operating costs, policy costs, and more. But not all of these costs are directly linked to wholesale gas prices, so energy company non-fuel cost elements should not have risen materially. Today, bills have come down, but not back to levels they were before the Ukraine crisis. From July this year, a typical bill is forecast to be around £1,750. However, by using our more simple estimate, they should be closer to £1,400. So part of that earlier increase may still be built into current bill costs. Prices are rising again, driven by global events, particularly in the Middle East, but the same pricing system is still in place. The key risk is this: short-term price spikes may be turned into longer-term bill assumptions, and that can overstate the underlying cost. So the bottom line is simple. Bills had to rise, and support was necessary, but the way gas prices were turned into bills may have increased costs more than necessary, and there's a risk that similar patterns could happen again.